Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Taffel and today we are doing another episode of UF DPM Meet the Student sessions. Today we have Hannah Talton as our guest. So Hannah, can you start by introducing yourself?
Hi, Sarah. Like she said, my name is Hannah Talton. I am originally from Greensboro, North Carolina, where I attended the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, where I received my bachelor's degree in urban and community horticulture. I decided to move to Florida to pursue my master's degree in entomology. Um, and then I decided to stay on and continue into my doctorate program. So now I'm going on my first year as a Doctor of Plant Medicine student.
So can you please share some of your favorite aspects of the DPM program?
Yes, the main one and greatest thing I love about the DPM program is that it's interdisciplinary, and it kind of mirrors my undergrad experience where I was able to do different rotations within horticulture to figure out what I was interested in. And the DPM program allows you to tailor your program and pick different courses that you would like to try and experience, and gain a lot of knowledge in different disciplines such as weed science, plant pathology, entomology, as well as soil and water science. So just being able to explore those different areas and those different disciplines is one of the reasons why I was truly attracted to the DPM program.
That sounds really great. And on the side, what extracurriculars have you been involved in during your time?
Yes, so I'm a part of MANNERS, which is our acronym for Minorities in Agriculture, Natural Resources and Related Sciences. And I've been a part of that for about 6 going on 7 years now, for being in North Carolina with my undergrad chapter, and then a couple years here at the UF chapter, about going on 3 years here, where I've been anything from the social chair to the treasurer, historian. And I was able to go for vice president. So we'll see how that turns out during our elections. So, yeah, and then I'm also a part of the Doctor of Plant Medicine student organization where I am the graduate student council liaison. So any discrepancies, concerns, questions that we have here in our program that would like to be addressed at a higher level in the graduate school, they send me and I go to those meetings and sit down and have those discussions for the betterment of our program. I'm also part of BGSO, which is the Black Graduate Student Organization, where I was the social chair, the health initiative chair. So we pretty much use that organization to target underrepresented groups as well, and provide them opportunities for outreach and to present their research in STEM. And what else? I'm also a part of some faith-based organizations where we do Bible studies and things. So I'm pretty busy on top of trying to pursue my doctorate program and do my DPM degree. So I do my best in trying to stay active in extracurriculars other than getting my education.
So you would definitely say that there's a lot of opportunities for underrepresented groups in town and in the program.
Yes, so at UF, there's many different organizations that students can get involved in. DPM itself is a very diverse group of individuals and students. I believe there is a great funding opportunity that Dr. Hodges, our director, applies for called the National Needs Fellow. And it mirrors the multicultural scholarship that I had in undergrad. And that's one of the bigger funding opportunities for those underrepresented groups to come in to a graduate program, either here at UF or anywhere they would like to pursue. But she prides herself in applying for that grant every year to fund different students to come. So I think that is one of the biggest opportunities. And also joining our organizations, the ones I've mentioned that I'm a part of, also gives students an opportunity to kind of get out there, prove themselves, show what they can do in the field of agriculture, as well as underrepresented majors and disciplines, and they can actually go out and market themselves in front of these agencies such as the government, extension, as well as um, even if they want to teach. So it's a lot of different opportunities, I think, at UF as well as around in Gainesville that students can get involved in here. And I would say that it attracted me to come to the DPM program. So I think other students can say so themselves.
All right, that's great to hear. And aside from extracurriculars, have you participated in an internship or research while in the DPM program?
So I came in with my master's. Normally there's an option to dual enroll where you can do a master's and DPM together, but I chose to separate mine workload. So I came in with my master's in entomology. So that took some of my course requirements down for the DPM program. I'm hoping that spring of 2022 and summer of 2022 that I will get an opportunity to take my immersive internships. But there are some courses on campus that we are required to take as DPM students where they give us a lot of hands-on diagnostic experience. So I'm looking forward to that in the plant diagnostic clinic, and also nematode diagnostics coming up in the fall for me. So I'm pretty excited about that. And there's research that I'm doing currently right now for Dr. Hodges. I'm working with APHIS and collaborators in Florida, working with the Old World bollworm, which is an invasive moth pest and is destructive in their most caterpillar form, chewing up everything. But we're surveying for those using bucket traps in different farms, different cropping systems such as peanuts, sorghum, corn, and cotton. And we're keeping our eye out there just to see if it's made landfall in Florida, but it has not yet been detected here. So we're doing ongoing work there. So I'm a part of that grant, and we're hoping to continue that research into the next year.
So, what's your career goal, and how do you think the DPM program has helped you to prepare for this goal?
So I'm a little bit all over the place right now, where I'm trying to figure out what I would like to do, and I'm hoping that which is great that the program puts together some internships credits that you could utilize to determine where you would like to be. And that I get to try these different disciplines while I'm learning in my coursework. So I'm hoping that whatever I decide to do later on, which I have 2 more years to figure that all out, but I'm kind of leaning more to a consultant. And I feel like the DPM program, because it's so well-rounded and touches on different disciplines, that I'll be able to help in a multitude of issues that may come up with growers in different cropping systems, as well as different acreages of farms and different insect pests or diseases that they may come in contact with. So I'm very interested in integrated pest management. So as a consultant, I feel like I could have that interpersonal relationship with farmers and growers and help them solve their problems, that their livelihoods are at stake. So I feel like that's where I'm leaning towards right now. But again, I have 2 years to decide. And I'm just grateful that there are internships instilled within this program, so I can kind of get my foot in the door and get a feel of different opportunities that are out there before I graduate.
Well, all the best to you. And to finish up, do you have any advice for new or prospective DPM students on how to make the most of their experience?
So I would say start planning early. I just finished up this thing called a program of study where you have to take all your courses and kind of chart out, your degree and have a blueprint of the classes you're going to take and what you're interested in. So I would say to kind of take that handbook that you get for the DPM program and find those courses that sound interesting to you, or if you are professional in one area and you want to get some experience in a different area, kind of pick some of those courses and plan out your program of study and tailor it to what interests you, because there is a lot of flexibility for that here in the program. So I would say start early there. I would also say get to know your professors, because these are the individuals that are going to be signing your letters of recommendation. They're going to be on your committee that you're going to need. good 3 or 4 individuals that, you know, can help you stay on track within the DPM program. And so just talking to them after class, or, you know, just introducing yourself, handshake, you know, and just get your name out there, because the more they're able to see you and get to know you as an individual, the more they can help you at the end of your program. And they bring different expertise to the table, and they can probably get you to where you need to be, as in what you're interested in later on, whether it be government. They may have those connections. So it's very important, I would say, to get to know your professors, and that'll help you advance and do really well in the program.
All right, well, thank you very much, Hannah. I appreciate you zooming in today to share all this great information. And that's all we have today. Thanks for taking the time to watch our DPM Meet the Student session, and stay tuned for more episodes.